Hello, Chester here. We made it to Mythic using the Esper Lurrus deck from the previous video, which means it's time
How
for
long I've been waiting for this. Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself, yeah.
I don't think you guys walk away from this.
You just make sure people know what happened here today.
Grixis Wizards. We're going to revisit Wizards since there are talks about it potentially being good. I tried this a bit in the play queue while I was climbing, but didn't really see the allure of it. To me, Flare of Denial is just a clunky or subpar card. I also think Thundertrap Trainer is not that great. Tapping out for a dig spell isn't where you want to be. Well, that's what I think at least. It is neat that the offspring cost of this card can be a mana drain sink. So I've decided to go blue black main here, splashing red instead of is it splashing black because it doesn't make the mana too awkward where you have spots where you can cast the Lurrus. The main thing this list has going for it is being able to play Flame of Anor as a card advantage spell and at the same time artifact hate and a removal spell. And since we're running multiple blue wizards, we're reliably going to be casting this with the wizard mode of drawing two cards and removing a creature with it. And since these are blue creatures, we can run Flare of Denial, which is a free counter spell, but you have to sacrifice a non-token blue creature. A power file line you could do is like Snapcaster, a fatal push, and then at the same time you are able to hold up Flare of Denial to counter their next play or the future plays. So you're basically investing mana for future turns. You can think of it that way instead. This list can also play bolts, which can act as player removal or planeswalker removal. I also wanted to fit the Psychic Frog here since the base package of Wizards only doesn't really have enough closing power. So you're attacking in a bunch with a 2-1 or a 1-2. And that really takes a long time. So to close out games, we have Frog here. And a neat thing about this list is there's also nothing that uses the graveyard. So there's only Snapcaster Mage and Mystic Sanctuary that uses the graveyard. So you can freely exile three cards from your graveyard as needed. Also a disclaimer, this is the first iteration of the deck. 100% this is not the correct numbers for each spell or creature. There might be even creatures we're missing or lands we're missing, spells we're missing. I just wanted to try and max out on these spells mainly to see how they play out in actual best of three matches, especially this one. We already have a similar effect before, which is the Phology, Phology Archaeologist, which you can play in straight blue black. And this not only finds or digs for the Flare of Denial, it can also fuel your graveyard for things like Treasure Cruise or Psychic Frog, Nethergoyf. But really haven't explored that one yet since, again, I think Flare of Denial is too clunky of a card to consider in this deck. And as for the sideboard, we have another red card I'm excited to try. Flame Sweep is an instant speed sweeper that deals 2 damage to each creature except for creatures you control with flying. So you can even hop your frog before casting this so that you don't need to discard a card. But we also have Toxic Deluge just in case the creatures outgrow Flame Sweep. But generally, I want to try this out since there's a huge difference between an instant speed sweeper and a sorcery speed one. And the other spells are pretty standard. Anyway, let's try to play some games with this. We're going to play first. Not sure what they're on. This is probably too slow. 2 tap lands. This is a bit better, but still a tap land. Let's keep this. Bottom the push. We don't know what they're playing, so might as well keep the removal that also goes face. Looks like it's shift intel. That means we have to find a land here. All right, we probably lost. Should have kept the Trap Trainer so that if they go okay, I was expecting a show and tell, but that's fine. All right. So for this deck, we want Spell Snare, Spell Pierce, Thought Seals, Demonic Tutor, Flute, and Unlicensed and Surgical Extraction. What we don't want here is Fatal Push, Lightning Bolt. What else is pretty weird here? I'm gonna take a guess and say Flame of Honor should be cut somewhat, and maybe a couple of Tamiyo. Don't really know. Let's play first. This is a good hand. We're just going to use the bubble on them since we have double fetch land. And I don't want to skip this turn since I have a turn to play. They're getting Labyrinth. So we get more information this way. They have Force of Vigor, the One Ring, Boseiju. They are getting a land. Their hand is actually nuts. They're getting a land, so that makes 2 mana. Okay. Let's bobble ourselves here. I want that land. I guess now what I'm going to do here is probably just get the Null Drifter so that they don't have fast mana. They can cash grab here. They get the One Ring. You get a tap land. That's a flare. Let's go with the Thundertrap Trainer then. Get another flare. Then this is going to be a tap land. Yeah, I think I'm good with the land. Let's keep another Thunder Trap Trainer on top. Well, let's do this instead since we're casting this next turn. Alright, think that's fine. They can put the Null Drifter there. They can cast the One Ring. Counter this. Take both One Rings. Take the Mana Drain. Let's just take the Null Drifters. Show and tell. I guess we can flare this and go to my turn. I guess we're going to use this mana to create those diggies. Shooter, I guess. Start being aggressive here. 3, 6. Guess we shooter for there, I guess. Hmm. Let's use the flare here. I use the flare there since if I use mana drain, they can play something. All right. Wonder what this is. Guess we keep this configuration. Okay, this is a good hand. You have Thoughtseize into Curse. The thing I dislike about these types of cards is you have to hit Force with it. Wait, is it called Force? You have to hit Flare of Denial or risk getting blown out if you tap out for this. Either that or you have to already have a Flare in hand. Defense grid is going to be problematic. I forgot about that. But we do have copies of Flame of Anor still in the deck. Let's check their next draw. Oh, it's a defense grid. We need to hit the flare now. Okay, that kind of works. I think we're better off being proactive here. I'm going to get the Omni, maybe show and tell. Because if I get the Omni, they play Devour. Let's bounce that. The next turn we have Thundertrap Trainer into Unlicensers. Let's start with the Thundertrap Trainer. Okay, let's hold Mana Drain and Bowmasters for now. Or maybe we can do this. And we're going to get the Flare. Oh shit. Okay. Get the Flare. Three, six. Let that resolve. We win. Nice. Okay, opponent goes first. Think we can keep this since they are going first. This is a blue black tap land looking for another land, or depending on their second play. Is this just domain? Okay, think we can take this, get the Undercity Sewers, finding a land, not a land. Okay, that sucks. Let's play out the Mystic Sanctuary. We're gonna hold up Fatal Push for this turn. Another breakout. Let's push this. Okay, now we're going to Brainstorm. I don't want the Flare. Bowmasters. Huh. No, I don't think I want Bowmasters. It's tempting, but I don't think I want that. Now they just take Frog. Okay. This is actually pretty good. We can Tamiyo, Flame of Anor, plus the Tamiyo. Doing this play probably gets rid of some pressure. I was thinking about killing the Deathright Shaman, but if they are using their mana to deal to, I think that's fine with me. Since they did that, now I can just Fatal Push now. Both this. We have Flare of Denial up. And that's a beating. No attacks, just in case they have a breakout or Ragavan or something. I think we just clear this one. Don't want to risk it. Play Tamiyo, win the game. Nice. So against Domain, we want Domain with Breakout. We want Spell Pierce, Spell Snare. Are they a Lurrus deck? They are a Lurrus deck. We don't want Mana Drain. Yeah, I guess we take out all Mana Drain in favor of Flare of Denial. That's basically it. Spell Pierce, Spell Snare, rely on Tempting Keep. Don't really want two frogs though. That's small. This is a bit better. I guess we get greedy with land since we have Bauble. Taking the Spell Snare, I guess. Hmm. Let's check Tamiyo. I don't think I want Tamiyo now. I know it's a wizard. Okay, never mind. I want a decent turn to play instead. Let's just push this now. They can take my Tamiyo. And we're gonna look for lands. They actually have a weird domain build. Okay. Maybe I get to the point where I can burn them out. Huh. Don't think I want push. I want something more. I want something better. Like push takes care of the wild the cattle on board, but I'm still stuck with push. Now we can play Snapcaster Mage. Fatal push one of these. Have Flare of Denial up. Though that gets to live. Amp Raptor. The Raptor probably gets flared here. You're dangerously low. Yeah, I think we just died to a bolt. Yep, that's fine. Okay, I think I'm fine with how I boarded. Let's play first. Guess this is a decent hand. We're going to lead with Tapland into Thundertrap. Think I just let this go. Don't need to deal three to myself just to try and hide what this does. It should be taking the huh. Okay. So that means they have a Bowmasters of their own. Let's just play this. I don't want to Bowmasters. Let's do this on this turn on their turn so that if they thought sees they don't get to see the extra card. Because I just play this. Then let's brainstorm, returning these two. They probably take the Bowmasters. I think the Deathright Shaman means I just push this now. Pay the Thunder. Perfect. Pay out the Tamiyo. Hmm. Let's see what we draw. Let's just Fatal Push. I don't want to hold up Spell Pierce. They have one card. Okay, there's trouble. Kinda have to attack. I need to counter the Lurrus. Wonder if they take this. Need to get Flare. Three, five, seven, nine. Think we just hold off. Man, that really sucks. Alright, we lost. Not really sure what happened this game. I guess we just got Thoughtseize a lot. The Tamiyo. Maybe I could have sacked Tamiyo instead of Thundertrap. That doesn't really accomplish anything. Okay, we don't know what they're playing. Let's just keep this. Just gonna fetch for the red blue tap land. Looks like this is show and tell. They have the turn one. We really can't do anything. Or turn two, sorry. Hmm. Okay. What we're going to do here is mana drain this. Hopefully this is not another dig spell. Holy shit. Alright, against show and tell we want Spell Pierce, Surgical Extraction, Thought Seize, Tutor, Disruptor Flute. We don't want the bolts, the push. Can trim down on Flame of Anor, and I guess a Tamiyo or Spell Snares. That's basically it. Let's play first. Okay, this is a decent hand. Let's see what they're getting. They're getting a dig. Gonna get turn 2 frog.
Nothing like warmth and a fascinating
I don't think I have any red cards. Oh, there's Flame of Anor. Oops. That's why I didn't use or get the Steam Vents. I thought I boarded out all red cards. I guess this is a like a good advantage of having Flare of the Nile. They they kept a lot of cards on top. Let's just discard this. Okay, that's great. Let's just fetch for a surveil here. Guess we need the red land now. This is the last one. And it's actually fine to have Tamiyo flip here. We'll be locking things up with Snapcaster into Mana Drain. Okay,
not defenseless.
spell pierce that. Guess let's Mana Drain. A huh. I'm gonna try to keep this. Let's go for this. This signals that I have surgical. Not gonna play around. Turn to show and tell again. Assemble. Hmm. Okay. Maybe I should have brainstormed here. Not entirely sure. Let's use a spell pierce here. Then let's brainstorm. Okay, nice. Don't need the Tamiyo now.
In the right hand, knowledge is the sharpest blade.
So what we're going to do here is thought seize them. Then when they crack the fetch, we surgical their Veil of Summer. Okay, perfect. Library. They have one, two, three, four show and tells. They get Brainstorm. Now we get show and tell. Nice. That was clean. Oh my god. Nice. Let's play first. They are on Lurrus. So this is capable. Maybe I should just chalk this in. A Ragavan gets pushed. Then next turn we just jam the frog. That's annoying. Okay. I guess we just do that then. Yeah, sure. Hmm. Man, that's a lot. I guess I just push the Guide of Souls then. Take a hit. Mm-hmm. Sure. They can have a sanctuary just in case this dies. Johnny. Should have flared the Johnny. Hold on. Can do this. Nice. We have backup Tamiyos.
Tell me everything you know about this. I am not defenseless.
Don't
Clearly,
need to
you're
block.
not here to learn.
Hmm.
Head to the library. If you need me, I'll be in the library.
Guess we just hold the fort here. Hard cast the flare. This charge could be devastating. Not there. Not sure why they didn't try to kill the Tamiyo.
Stop interrupting my work. I highly recommend this. Oh, how am I supposed to focus on only one project?
Nice,
I
nice.
will protect this library with my life. Violence is
Okay.
not the answer.
This is the matchup where the flame sweep in the side. I hope it works. That's the last Tamiyo, so just discharge it.
Think before you act.
Guess we just take the flare. Nice. Now for this matchup, we want the Toxic Deluge, the Flame Sweep, Unlicensed Hearse, Spell Snare, Spell Pierce. We are on the draw, so let's get rid of the Psychic Frogs. Probably want to trim down on Mana Drain and Flare of Denial, I guess. Flame of Anor, we cut two of them. Maybe a Bauble. It's actually cut down on Mana Drain completely. Have Flare instead. Not really sure. We have the interaction on one, so we keep. Okay. There's deck. Let's play first. This is a good hand with interaction and whatever these are. Okay, we have turn 2 frog. Hmm. I guess it's worth doing this. Oh my god. Yeah, I think this is the play. We hide the frog. Let's get the red. Play the Thundertrap. Let's just sacrifice. Okay, let's play the other Thundertrap Trainer. We're gonna get a tap land here. Do I not play Bowmasters? I have four. Okay, perfect. Let's brainstorm first. Okay, nice. So against ah, hello and welcome back. So what do we think of the deck? Not really sure, but it does feel great to cast Snapcaster, remove something, and then be able to counter something else. That feels a lot powerful. Frog, I think Frog is necessary to close out games faster since you don't really want to have only Snapcasters, Bowmasters, and the Thundertrap Trainer as your win conditions. These are a bunch of 2-1s, 1-1s. So I prefer having the Frog to close the close out the games faster. But overall, Flame of Anor feels too expensive for me. I'm not really sure if we want to go this route. Lightning Bolt is okay, I guess. The the mode where it kills a planeswalker didn't really come up. It also didn't come up with the line where you kill the opponent with it. So I'm not really sure yet. For now, I guess what I would change here is move the Demonic Tutor in the main board, since this plays a lot more like a control deck than a tempo deck. And I think you can tutor for Flare of Denial, for example, in sticky situations. I can see that being helpful here. We can maybe trim down the Flame of Honors. Yeah, maybe we can go to two Flame of Honor and one Cling to Dust. The land count is, I think it's pretty good. Yeah, but if you wanted, we could try out a Lorien Revealed instead of another fetch. Since turn one is basically used for fetching surveillance anyway, I can see this changes happening, though I'm not really sure about the sideboard yet. What am I missing in the sideboard? Board out 6 pieces against show and tell. 4, 6. actually have 7. Maybe we should run a K command. Moving forward, we could try this configuration. I hated casting Flame of Anor. Demonic Tutor is fine in the main because sometimes you can tutor for the Thundertrap Trainer. Sorry, Demonic Tutor for Flare of Denial when you have Snapcaster or Thundertrap Trainer out. I think that's it. That's it for now. I don't advise you to play this deck, to be honest. I'm not really sure if the added clunk of Flare of Denial, Flame of Anor is worth skewing the deck into red. And I'd actually want to play more frogs, but I'm not really. I just really need to test out the numbers on these blue creatures that I want and the Flare of Denial first. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Meow 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 meow.